Welcome to the first video of this channel. In today's video, we will be diving into Austrian citizenship by descent, who qualifies, what the generation limits are, and everything you need to know to determine if you're eligible or not. So 3 years ago, I started looking into my family history, curious about where I came from. That's when I discovered that my great-grandfather was an Austrian, born in 1920 in the city of Wiener Neustadt, and had immigrated to Brazil. Fast forward 100 years, and after plenty of research, paperwork, and persistency, I managed to obtain my Austrian citizenship. It was a life-changing experience, and I'm here to share what I've learned so you can explore your own journey to your Austrian citizenship. Now, let's talk about citizenship by descent, what actually means. Citizenship by descent, also known as jus sanguinis, is a process where individuals inherit a nationality through their parents, or in some cases, grandparents, or even great-grandparents. It is a way of connecting families to their ancestral homeland, no matter where they are born. And for Austria, the rules are specific but promising for many. Let's talk about why Austrian citizenship is worth pursuing. Here are some of the amazing benefits of becoming an Austrian citizen. As an Austrian citizen, you gain access to all of the benefits of European Union membership. This includes the rights to live, work, and study anywhere in the EU without needing a visa. Austrian citizenship gives you one of the most powerful passports in the world, with visa-free or visa-on-arrival access to over 119 countries. Austria offers excellent public services, including free or affordable higher education and world-class healthcare systems. Just an example, a university semester in Austria would cost less than 400 euros. Access to European job market and easy ways to open and expand your business to Europe. If you qualify for citizenship through descent, Austria allows you to retain your current citizenship, while adding the Austrian one. To claim your Austrian citizenship by descent, you need to prove that you have an Austrian ancestor. But here's the catch, the rules depend heavily on your family history and when you were born. Let's break it down. So before September 1st, 1983, Austrian citizenship could only be passed down through the father unless the child was born out of a wedlock. After this date, citizenship can be passed down by either parents regardless of their gender. So if you were born before 1983 and your Austrian connection is through your mother, it might be tricky unless special exceptions apply. Now let's talk about the challenges and generation limits for Austrian citizenship by descent. I'm really sorry, but I have to bring a little bit of history since one factor that adds complexity is Austria's history itself. Particularly the dissolution of the Austrian-Hungarian Empire in 1918. If your ancestor was born after this date, you can skip to the next session of the video. So when the empire was dissolved, its citizens didn't automatically retain Austrian citizenship. We have to remember the empire was huge land and many countries emerged after its dissolution. The citizenship for the people was typically transferred to the new nation state, where they reside. For example, someone living in what became Hungary, Czechoslovakia, or Yugoslavia would have acquired citizenship of those countries instead of Austria. This means that if your ancestor lived in the Austrian-Hungarian Empire, but outside of the modern borders of Austria, most probably they wouldn't fit for Austrian citizenship. How do you prove it then? So a way to prove that they were living in Austria after the empire dissolution is with their proof of residency in Austria, the Heimatschein. We might come to this document in a future video. For that, you are going to apply to a document called Staatsbürgerschaft-Nachweis, a legal certificate proving your status of an Austrian citizen via the closest embassy or consulate to your home. After applying, the legal department in Vienna, the MA 35, will take care of your application. If you are in the US, here is a simplified breakdown of what you need. The application form. By the way, I can create a video walking you through how to fill out this document. Let me know if you need help with that. The second one is the statutory declaration. Third one, proof of identity. Fourth, proof of residency. US immigration documents, if applied. Birth certificate, marriage, divorce certificate, if applicable. Parental documents, including birth, marriage, and death, if applicable. And most especially, die Staatsbürgerschaft Nachweis of your parents, or the Austrian Citizenship certificate, or die Heimatstein of your Austrian descendant. The naturalization proof, if applicable, and consular fees. Documentations are always case by case. You never know it's going to be difficult or easy. It can be really easy if you have access to everything already. But if you are talking about many generations ago that your ancestor came to your country, it might be a little bit tricky to gather all those documents, especially the Austrian documents. And I might make some videos in the future to help you out with that. If I could say something to myself when I started looking for documentations, is to remember, patience is key, but every document brings you closer to confirming your Austrian roots and to confirming your Austrian citizenship. So Austrian citizenship by descent is an incredible way to reconnect with your roots, explore dual citizenship opportunities, and honor your family's history. If you have questions or need help navigating to this process, feel free to reach out. I offer consulting services to guide you step by step, and you can contact me directly through my Instagram at Austrian by Descent. Whether it's finding documents, filling out forms, or understanding the process, I'm going to be here to help. Thank you very much for watching, and I will be seeing you in the next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And if you have any questions, you can use the comment section below.